Alright, hey guys, welcome to another episode of Witches of the Moon. My name is Dia, aka OrioOasis.com, and this week we are talking about the clairs. Clear audio, clear audience, clear whatever, and psychic sensitivity. Um, yeah, and all that jazz, right? I'm not big, okay, I'm trying to explain it from my point of view, but I get thrown off when it comes to the scientific names for spiritual gifts and spiritual purposes because I don't know, something about big names that just make me go, ugh. But to break it down, clear audio, clear meaning clear, audio meaning hearing. It's just when you hear things. You don't necessarily see them, but you hear things. Um, like you may hear something tell you to move, or something tell you don't go this way, go that way, or you may hear someone calling your name. Um, and you may hear it in the voice of somebody who's actually still alive, but you may hear somebody calling your name, or so you hear something. That's clear audio, right? Um, well, first of all, let me go back. We all have psychic abilities. Every last one of us. We all are sensitive to the spiritual realm in some way. Now, the different psychic gifts like clear audio or just hearing, smelling, seeing, touching, or feel like something's touching you, or um, the different things like that, they vary from person to person. One person may hear more, one person may have visions more, another person may just feel something on their skin, another person may smell something more, but we all have them. Just a matter of what levels we have them on. Now, as we get older, some of us have no choice but to pay attention to certain abilities. Some of us had the choice of ignoring the abilities. And some of us, it was done by force, whether you paid attention to it or whether you ignored it, was done by force. So we all have them in some way or degree. Um, so like I said, audio is hearing, clairvoyance is visions. Now these visions can also come in the form of dreams. You can have a dream that may show you what you're supposed to do, or may show you something that's coming up that you may need to avoid, or maybe a warning, but it basically is just visions. These visions can come in the form of daydreaming, which most of the time it is. Uh, these visions can happen when you touch something. You get some type of residual energy from it. And I got all types of lint on my pants. This shirt is itchy, y'all. But I'm sorry. You get all types of visions from it. I don't really have too much to say on this because, like I said, I believe everybody has some form of it. In some way, shape, or form. It just depends on what form is yours and how to hone it in. Um, Let me lead towards that part. Figuring out which part is yours. That would be the best part. Instead of saying, oh, I want that, or oh, that looks nice, figure out what form of psychic sensitivity is yours, because we all have it. Like I said, for me, I tend to hear, I tend to smell, I have dreams. I daydream a whole lot. Like I will zone out and be like, in a minute. But half the time when I daydream, I don't remember the daydream. But I'm rambling because I don't really know where to go with this topic. I should have planned it out better, but I didn't. But we all have it in some way, shape, or form. Figure out which one is yours and how to use it for you. Because that'll be the one that's actually meant for you, the one that's at its highest peak for you, is the one that's going to work for you. So say if you are a person who gets visions, then it's best to carry pen and paper and write it down. Or if you're a person that hears something, carry pen and paper and write it down. That's for you. Work on that. If you're a person who does the writing, that's a whole other thing where nothing comes to you until you get the pen and paper, and then all of a sudden you can write everything down. Do that. Excuse me. The only thing I can say is, which actually leads into the topic for next week, but the only thing I can say is to help you hone in on these gifts is, one, you have to make sure your body's very fluid. You have to make sure you are, I was going to say make sure you're moisturized. But yeah, you have to make sure you are very fluid. Make sure you are refreshed. Make sure you are, what is the word that I am looking for? Make sure your soul is moisturized. That ain't the word I'm looking for, but that's the one I'm going to use. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, right? Drink plenty of fresh liquids. Drink plenty of juices. Drink plenty of vegetables. Get all them liquids and make sure hydrated. Thank you. Make sure your hydration levels is up there. And I'm sorry the camera's bouncing up and down. But make sure your hydration levels are up there, and that'll help you your psychic sensitivity to grow. That's really my only tip. Everything else, really depends on your spirituality, your practice, your morals, and all that. But for the most part, across the board, just make sure you're hydrated if you're trying to increase your psychic sensitivity. Anything dealing with spirituality normally deals with hydration, so make sure you're hydrated well. And with that, I done rambled on long enough. Thank you for watching this video. Sorry that was all over the place. Stay blessed to be a blessing, and